The parking spot. For 3 years, my neighbor Gary treated the shared driveway between our houses like his personal kingdom. Every single morning, he'd back his enormous truck out at exactly 6 a.m., blocking my car in for a solid 10 minutes while he warmed up the engine, even in the middle of summer. I asked him nicely, more than once, if he could just wait until I'd left first. He always smiled and said, "I was here first, buddy," even though I'd actually moved in 3 months before he did. It got worse. He started leaving his trash cans on my side of the property line, letting his dog use my lawn as a bathroom, and once even parked his boat trailer directly in front of my garage for an entire weekend without asking. Every time I brought it up, he had some excuse, some smug little laugh, like the rules just didn't apply to him. I tried talking to the HOA. Gary was somehow best friends with the board president, and my complaints kept mysteriously disappearing from the meeting minutes. I felt completely powerless in my own neighborhood. Then, one afternoon, I noticed something odd. A city inspector's van parked outside Gary's house for almost 2 hours. I didn't think much of it at first, until I overheard him arguing with the inspector on his front lawn. Turns out, Gary had illegally converted his garage into a rental unit years ago without a single permit, and had been renting it out under the table to a tenant who'd finally reported him after a dispute over a security deposit. Here's the part I'll admit to. I might have mentioned Gary's guest house to a friend of mine who happened to work at the city planning office. Purely in casual conversation, of course. The fines started piling up. Then came the mandatory inspection of every unauthorized structure on his property, which, as it turned out, included that boat trailer, which had been illegally hooked up to his electrical panel for months. Gary spent the next 6 weekends tearing down his own illegal renovations instead of blocking my driveway. And, funny enough, he suddenly found somewhere else to park that boat. I never said a word to him about any of it. I just waved every morning, right on time, backing out of my own driveway without anyone in my way.